The global apparel market is valued at $3 trillion and accounts for 2% of the world's gross domestic product. We purchase 400% more clothing today than we did 20 years ago, largely because of the dropping cost of fashion. But there are consequences to this consumption, and they're unraveling in different ways across the globe. According to the Danish Fashion Institute, fashion is the world's second most polluting industry, second only to oil. The average American throws away about 65 pounds of clothing per year, and along with other textiles that get tossed, like sheets and bedding, the total comes out to 14.3 million tons of textile waste per year. That's almost 6% of all municipal waste. Canada, with a population of 35 million, has an annual consumer expenditure on clothing and footwear of $43.6 billion. The Canadian apparel manufacturing sector went through significant changes over the last 10 years. A growing share of production activities is now offshore to low labor cost countries, including Bangladesh, China, Cambodia, Vietnam, and India. Each year, Louis Vuitton makes over $37 billion, H&M makes over $18 billion, and The Gap makes over $15 billion. The collapse of the Rana Plaza building is, to date, the deadliest disaster in the history of the garment industry worldwide. On April 24, 2013, workers refused to enter the 8-story factory building because there were large and dangerous cracks in the factory walls. At 8 a.m., they were forced to go into work, and at 8:45, the electricity went out and the factory's 5 generators kicked on. Almost immediately, the workers felt the 8-story building begin to move and heard a loud explosion as the building collapsed, killing over 1,000 people. The solution to the problem is through the sustainability model. Sustainability has been linked to employee engagement, which increases productivity, client satisfaction, profits, and lower turnover. Firms with the highest sustainability have, on average, a return on asset 11 percentage points higher than companies with only average sustainability. Firms with consistent sustainability practices demonstrate an average increase of 53% in market performance. Businesses have an obligation to do the right things and act in ways that are good for society, beyond what is required by law and economics. Labor laws and human rights set the employment standards such as hours of work, minimum wages, and ensures employees have a safe work environment. How about you? Where do you buy your clothes? Where do your clothes come from? Where are your clothes actually made?